Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to our Find Your Foundation event. My name is Leanne David, and I am here with some of my best Mary Kay girlfriends, and we're so excited to be here with you tonight. So what we hope to do tonight is to teach you why foundation is an absolute necessity, why it's actually part of your skincare routine, and the best way to apply it. Because what we have found in our combined over 50 years of experience in Mary Kay is that there are so many foundation haters in the world. I'm a recovering foundation hater. Tell me in the comments, are you a foundation hater? And we want to hear why. And so what we're going to teach you tonight is why foundation is important, and hopefully to have it become a part of your everyday routine, because it is a must. Now, if you listen to nothing else that we say here tonight, okay, everybody pay attention. You're already distracted, right? Like, pay attention to me right now. You have a chance to win an Amazon gift card tonight. So tell me in the comments what you're going to spend an Amazon gift card on, because also I selfishly love a good Amazon buy that I didn't know that I needed. So tell us your favorite Amazon buys. But the way that you're going to get entered for the Amazon gift card is throughout the broadcast tonight, we're going to give out 2 passwords. So you have to be on the whole time and you have to pay attention, but I promise we'll make it really fun. And at the end, I'm going to give you the instructions on what to do with your passwords so that you can be entered into the drawing. So are you ready? I'm going to turn it over to my friend, makeup guru, Abigail Quinn, and she's going to kick us off for tonight. Abigail, take it away.
Hello, thank you, Leanne. All right, I'm coming to you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So in the comments, tell us where you are from. Are you in Texas? Are you in Ohio? Are you East Coast, West Coast? Where are you at? And I am going to be sharing a little bit about skincare first, actually, because I think we all know if our skin is not in shape, there's no foundation that can fix a bad canvas, right? I mean, I think every woman wants that flawless skin without her foundation, right? And then the foundation is just going to even out our skin tone, protect our skin, and give us a few other perks we're about to go over. But I'm going to recommend, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, you're going to want to go home with and start on our Miracle set, okay? It's got a cleanser. This is all anti-aging, by the way. Every piece has resveratrol. Okay, that's going to brighten and even out your skin tone. Every piece has vitamin B3, which is a brightening superpower. All right. And you're going to be hydrated for 24 hours. Okay. And you're going to get your SPF. It's insane. Heather's looking at me like I'm crazy, or she's so happy. Are you just so happy about our skincare, Heather? She's nodding. Okay. So cleanse. Day cream, night cream, eye cream, it has to happen. This is also going to boost your collagen and keep the fine lines from happening, because no, thank you. Okay. All right. The other thing you have to do, in my opinion, is exfoliate once or twice a week. Pick your favorite couple of days and get those dead skin cells removed. You can use our microdermabrasion, or we have a really nice, glycolic peel that chemically removes those dead skin cells, but you've got to do one or the other. And then, oh, I meant to tell you about the upgrade. In the comments, if you're a consultant, will you let me know if you use the Miracle set, or if you're 40 plus, or you just want that extra oomph of anti-aging, like my little sister, who's like, give me all the collagen boost, give me all your retinol, give me all the things. And she uses our Voluform repair line, you guys. So I'll go over that at the very end and some pricing on that, but you're going to want to take care of your skin, right? Agree or no? Put it in the comments. Do you take care of your skin, or do you kind of skip out on that, because it's going to solve so many of your problems? Okay. Then once you've cleansed, you've moisturized, your exfoliating is done. Okay. There are supplements you can use. And we're actually, Leanne will tell you about that a little bit later. We have an event coming up, but you're not going to want to skip your primer. Primer. Okay. So while the skincare helped to boost your collagen, clean your pores out, all that, your primer is going to smooth them out even more. Keep the foundation transfer resistant. Like, anybody ever, you get it like on the collar of your shirt or your husband's or whatever, like, no one likes that. So let's keep it on. We're going to give you a few more tips, but you're going to want to start with your primer. Our primer has an SPF 15. So if you're not getting SPF somewhere else, or get another layer, going to be good. But again, I kind of have, anybody else have big pores? I have large pores. So I know it sounds kind of gross, but like it's going to fill in your pores before the foundation can get in there and show up. I don't know if you've ever had that happen, but the foundation like emphasizes your pores. Primer will not let that happen. It'll keep it on all day long. And you want to match your primer. Your base ingredient of the primer needs to match your foundation, or they're going to go like this on your face and you're going to get a lot of separation and it's going to look cakey and oogie and ucky. Okay. My official term, ucky. You don't want that. Okay. So if your foundation is a silicone based, you're going to want your primer to be a silicone based, oil-based to oil-based, water-based to water-based. And all of Mary Kay's, our primer and all of our foundations are silicone-based. So you're golden. You don't have to wonder. All right. If you use all Mary Kay, it's going to match beautifully. Okay. Carrie is now going to tell us about finding our undertone so that we don't have the line that no one wants. Carrie, tell me, how do I find my undertone?
Okay. Because let's be real. We don't want to worry about Alaska on top, Miami on the bottom, or vice versa, right? We want it to all look even keeled, like we know what we're doing. Even if we don't, right? You're here because you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's why you're here tonight. We're so thankful to have you. So even though they sound the same, our skin tones and our undertones are two different things. In fact, our skin tone is the color you first see in the mirror, whether you're fair, light, medium, dark, deep, somewhere in between. And your skin tone can change depending on the factors of like sun exposure, lack of sun exposure. That's why a ton of people have two foundation shades, one for their summer and one for their winter. And right now you're probably in the middle of your winter wearing your summer if you've not yet thought about that. And you usually know where you fall on that spectrum. However, let's take a little deeper into our skin's undertone. That's the permanent underlying color that your skin tone casts. Warm, cool, neutral. And so sometimes you'll see some additional colors categories thrown around, like pink undertones and yellow undertones, olive undertones, but we're going to keep it super simple. So we're going to break down warm, cool, and neutral. So first and foremost, our warms. The best way to know where you fall, if you're like, yeah, no idea, you're speaking Spanish here, or another language, is what kind of jewelry do you love to wear? So for me, I love wearing gold jewelry. It complements my skin tone, my undertone the best. And so I would automatically fall as a warm undertone. That means that my skin has a yellow, peach, or golden underlying color. And then, so that is where if you tend to lean more towards the gold jewelry, you're going to be a warmer undertone. If you tend to say, absolutely not, I look washed out, I am a silver girl all the way, then you're going to lean towards cool undertones. And so you've got hints of pink in or rosiness to your skin. And so if silver looks the best, you're going to be a cool. Now, if you're like, well, I like to wear them both, then yeah, you're neutral. You're super easy. So you could wear warm or cool depending on what you're wearing. So you're easy in the middle, and you're kind of like, everyone's jealous of you because you don't really have to worry it out. So again, if you are a cool undertone, you tend to wear silver jewelry a little bit better. If you're a warm undertone, you tend to wear gold jewelry a little bit better. And then if you're neutral, you can wear whatever you want depending on the day of it. So hopefully that breaks down the difference between cool and undertones and skin tones. Cause y'all, 13 years ago, they were all the same. Like tone, if the tone was in the word, it all meant the same. So if you are like me 13 years ago and you're like, I thought it was all the same, pop that in the comments, because y'all, we're here, we're in this together, and we're so thankful that you're here. Now, I have the luxury of announcing our first key word. So if you got this, like pay attention, like Leanne did. Your first keyword is brush. Okay. So your first of two keywords is brush. Now I get to have the opportunity of kicking it over back to my girl, Abigail, and she's going to go into two of my favorite foundation products.
I'm back. It's been so long. Okay, so I wanted to show you how I had mentioned primer. So this is our primer. It's clear, no big deal. It is like, my mom calls it her liquid silk, because it's so silky. I've seen primers and I've seen other ones in the market, and they're like chunky and hard to move around. Ours is silky and fabulous. Are you kidding me? There it goes. And it's also, if you're oily, It's not going to dry you out if you're normal to dry, but if you're oily, it's going to help control oil. Okay. So the two favorite foundations Carrie was referencing, and they're my favorite as well. I'll start with our CC cream. If you want this is going to have more lightweight pigment, so it's not going to be as pigmented. All right. So if you're wanting something that looks a little more natural, a little more like a tinted moisturizer, this is your gal. So in the comments, if you'll put for me, if you're I like more natural looking, lightweight, a little more transparent, translucent, put if you're a CC cream girl, if that's you, if you're a natural girl. And it only comes in 5 shades because the pigment is not real high, like the color power, the coverage power, it's going to match beautifully, super easy to your skin. It does pump out. This is a brand new one, so that was smart. There we go. So it pumps out, and I'm going to be moving it around with a brush. Heather's going to explain here in a minute. But you guys, it is going to cover up. Like if you have fine lines or wrinkles, you don't have to put in the comments if that's you, unless you just want to claim those. But I am telling you, it does not, like fine lines and wrinkles. There's light reflectors in here, and I swear it just hides them. In fact, on our fact sheet, it says that it hides fine lines and wrinkles. So hello. It also says it protects. It does. Okay. It brightens. It's going to correct and minimize redness. So if you have rosacea or redness, you need corrected. It conceals. It hydrates like a banshee. Awesome. Reduces visible signs of aging, and it defends. It has an SPF, you guys. SPF 15. I'm loving it. Now, guess what I do? I use this as a base because I am actually, if it's summer, whatever, I run around with just my CC cream on, but I use it as a base for my liquid foundation. Does anybody else ever mixed foundations? Because I'm all about, I want the perfect foundation. I'm settle for nothing but perfection. Okay, for you and for me when it comes to foundation. So you know why I mix it with, and I specifically am using our Luminous. Let me go over that real quick. Our liquid foundation comes in 2 formulas, okay? So you can either choose a matte finish, and in my opinion, it's a radiant matte finish. Really mimics the finish of our natural skin really well, okay? So it doesn't look dull or cakey or pick up on the baby hairs, that kind of thing. It's going to be really good if you're oily. It's going to help control oil for you. The older I get, I've now switched over to Luminous, which is going to give you a moisturized, dewy look, okay, all day long. So I mix it. So you can mix it before you put it on, or you can just put it right over the top and kind of have your CC cream as a base, you guys. This gives you more coverage. And I'm a little bit bougie and I like a little more coverage. I want to hide all the things. All my little dots and spots are going to be a secret. Lots of secrets on my face, okay? So that is not the color for the back of my hand, but you see it gave me more coverage, all right? So again, the combination of those two is just, I think it's delicious. Now, again, oh, what I didn't mention, sorry, I'm all over the place. What I didn't mention is yes, the CC cream is anti-aging, it protects, it's got that SPF in it, but the liquid has our anti-aging patent pending complex in it, okay? Meaning all day long you're wearing it and it is keeping you younger, working to keep you younger. I can't even deal with it. I'm like, yes, please, I'm gonna sleep in it. Not really, don't sleep in it. It's good though. Anti-aging to the max. And I think I've covered everything for our CC cream and liquid foundation. Heather, my Mary Kay BFF over here, is going to talk about our cream to powder. She is the wizard when it comes to cream to powder. So tell me all about it.
Okay, this cream to powder, our cream to powder is absolutely amazing. And I will tell you a secret. This is how I started my business with Mary Kay. I was actually brought into the company over our cream to powder. Yes, foundation can change your life. So what I love about our cream to powder is there's 16 shades. It's going to give you this amazing coverage. And I have been using our cream to powder ever since it came out, and they've redeveloped it over the years, and they redeveloped the formulas, and they bring out new shades, and it's just so diverse. So, okay, so this is going to give you our cream to powder actually comes in a little square. and you can put it in our fancy little compact. There's different ways to apply it. I'm going to give you a couple of really quick tips that are awesome. I actually wear cream to powder every day. Yes, I put my makeup on almost every day. So there's a couple of things that I do a little differently to prep my skin. One is I do always put primer on, but before I put the actual foundation on, I spray my face with setting spray just down the center. And that helps my T-zone not be so oily. I'm still waiting for the age where I'm not going to be so oily, but just know that if you're oily, it's, you're soaking in your own skin preservatives. So you're going to look great forever. I also do use, my favorite brush is this dense bristled brush. It is our blending brush. And you're going to, when you apply your cream to powder foundation, and really any foundation for that matter, you always start in the center of your face and move outward. I like to move this one around in a small circle, small tight circles. Literally, I can do like one swoop of the foundation and I can move it all over my face in one layer. It is buildable coverage. It's humidity resistant. So if you live in a high humidity area like moi, I'm originally from South Louisiana, and this has been the foundation that I have worn my entire life. So it's buildable coverage. It glides on. I do like to set my foundation with our translucent powder. I use a little dampened sponge, and I just kind of, set it in the center mainly. Just because it absorbs a little bit more oil in the center. I don't really worry about my cheeks so much because they're not so oily, but it gives you a powdery finish. It complements all skin tones. It's transfer resistant. It doesn't rub off. It's just amazing. So if you are a person that prefers a long wearing foundation, I can wear this all day. I've had it on for 2 hours already. So if you live in a hot, humid, or tropical climate, if you're always looking to be photo ready, I don't use filters very often on any of my social media. I try to do a very natural look because filters don't follow you around. If you have a busy schedule and you don't want to touch up, if you have oily skin, if you have drier skin, it doesn't matter what the skin type, it's actually made for more normal to oily. So if you're looking for something a little bit more luminous, I would recommend layering with like the CC cream and then putting this on top of it. If you're looking for something easy to carry around, you can put it in a refillable compact that we offer. And if you just like a fast, fun, easy finish that is just easy to put on. I've tried so many of our foundations and I love them all. This one gives me the most coverage. I was born in the era where there was no such thing as sunscreen, and I grew up on Miami Beach. So you can about imagine I'm the one person on this video that you guys will notice I'm the same color, like all year round. I'm the one shade girl. So this is my winter shade and this is my summer shade. So you can go up and down in intensity. You can change, different things on your face as far as matching the undertones, but it comes in so many shades. And I'm going to leave you with one thing that I learned a long time ago, and I really hope this sticks with you. You're either wearing foundation or you're wearing pollution. Foundation is part of your skincare. So wear something that's going to protect you from those barriers. If you've ever worn glasses, sunglasses, or anything like that, you will know what I'm talking about because you have to clean your glasses all the time. So protect your skin, use great skincare, and, find a foundation that you absolutely love. All right, I'm going to kick it over to Carrie, who I've known her entire 13 years in Mary Kay. She was just a toddler.
Thank you. Well, I have the honor and the privilege of, so what we've been talking about is how to make your skin and your foundation a priority, because like Heather just said, you're either wearing foundation or you're wearing pollution. And so foundation is a part of your routine. It helps to alleviate, all those external environmental stressors that can wreak havoc on your skin. And so while we're also leveling up our skincare and foundation, I want to talk about how you can level up some of your priorities to fit into your lifestyle a little bit better. And so I have the luxury of talking a little bit about our Mary Kay business. And so right now, especially since COVID, we have really been able to diversify how we work our Mary Kay business and how we can tailor it to keep our priorities just that. And women right now are looking through opportunities through a different lens. And so we've noticed that there are 4 reasons why women have decided to start a Mary Kay business. And I want to go over that. First and foremost, it fits your lifestyle. I've been in Mary Kay for over 13 years, almost 14 years. And I have been able to work my business as a full-time graduate student, getting my master's, working another corporate job. I've been able to do it single, married, without kids, now with 2 little girls. And every season of my life, it's looked completely different. But one thing has remained constant. I've been able to fit it in how I've chosen to fit it in and allow that harmony in my life to stay true. And so y'all, balance is one of those words where, things are going to fluctuate. But at the end of the day, harmony is what gives us that peace of mind. So I love that our Mary Kay business can truly fit into our lifestyle, whether you're at the soccer field, the hockey rink, gymnastics. If you're not yet a mom, you're in college, or, whatever your priorities are, you can still keep those just as so, while being able to afford the extra things that you've been putting off because the money's not been there, or maybe you want to have more flexibility in your life, but you just haven't known how to do that. So your Mary Kay business can truly fit. I always like to say your life is like a bowl of ice cream, and your Mary Kay business is just that hot fudge drizzle that just kind of creeps into the crevices to where it makes every bite just a little bit sweeter than the last. And so whether it's a flexible opportunity, extra money, y'all, we make 50% on everything we sell, whether it's having more just options. At the heart of your opportunity is fun, freedom, and flexibility. And I love that. The second reason women have decided to start a Mary Kay business is it allows us to kind of grow into who we've wanted to be, but we didn't know how to do that, or we didn't have the circle of people to introduce that to us. And so it allows us to be who we want to be. We thrive on encouragement, empowerment. We celebrate and elevate in every situation that we can. And so we pour into you more than you'll probably ever imagine pouring into yourself. And we love every bit of it. I know the self-confidence I've acquired. From the screen, it probably looks like I am a massive extrovert, but I am actually more of an introvert. And I love that Mary Kay allows me to grow into that a little bit more and more on a daily basis. My little girls, oh my goodness, I can't imagine what they would look like because of the lack of self-respect and self-confidence I had prior to my Mary Kay business. Now they are the most vivacious, talkative little girls. And I know it didn't really come from me or my husband, but it came from the environment that we've created. And so you can't give what you don't have. And if that's confidence, or if that's, whatever you want to put a label on, then your Mary Kay business could be the answer that you just didn't know that you needed. The third thing is that allows you to sell products that you believe in. We extend 100% satisfaction guarantee on all of our products. And so if someone doesn't like a CC cream or foundation, no sweat off your back. You're allowed to just exchange it out and find them something better. We can find you something better. Mary Kay has our back in that, and I appreciate it. We also spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on research and development, ensuring that the products perform as promised and to ensure their accuracy. And so with that, we can extend that 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you're looking for something that you can stand behind, or something that's going to stand behind you, this could be it. I also appreciate that Mary Kay is a debt-free company. So from a consumer approach, I know that there's security in that. I know that this company isn't going anywhere. The products aren't going anywhere. So it's not going to be a one and done. In 5 years, this product and opportunity is going to be gone. We are celebrating our 60th anniversary this September, and it's not by accident that happened. So if this is something that you could do for life, and I pray that it's here for another 60 years, that my 2 little girls can partake in. The last and definitely not the least is the heart of Mary Kay. I get asked a lot, what makes Mary Kay better than other companies? And I know with these three other ladies, we will never bash another company or another product because frankly, we don't put a lot of time and investment into knowing what they have that we don't. And so you can assure that what separates us, or really what allows me to fall in love with Mary Kay more and more, is the culture. It's the dynamic. It's that, you know, I grew up playing softball. I played Division I college softball. Women were the last breed of human I wanted to be around when I graduated college because they were catty and dramatic and they wanted to find something to be emotional about. And I had kind of been done with that. However, I can honestly say I shared a Airbnb with 11 other women for a conference, kind of accident, kind of not, but at the end of the day, none of us were catty. We all shared the bathroom. Like everyone was like super kind. I don't think I could find that anywhere else, quite frankly, when 11 women are together. There's going to be a little bit of like, nah. So I appreciate the culture. It's a different breed. It's a different level of respect. It's an environment of empowerment. And so it truly allows women to put their faith first, their family second, career third. And we're happy, not because we're crazy, but because it's who we surround ourselves with. And then also if this is of importance to you, our Mary Kay Ash Foundation. If you are about a company that gives back to the community that supports it, we, since 1996, have poured money into a foundation that gives money back to cancer research, that gives money back to domestic violence shelters across the United States to ensure women and children have a safe place to sleep at night. We give for other things like when hurricanes have hit and destroyed cities and states, or whenever Toys for Tots comes around. So we give millions and millions upon every single year to ensure that we're making the world a better place. And so we truly do a happy dance whenever we sell a mascara or a CC cream or a brush, because it has a ripple effect of it's giving back to something bigger than ourselves. And so in the event that you are hopping on tonight, I don't believe it's by accident. And if you've been searching for something that you didn't really know was a Mary Kay, I just encourage you to entertain a conversation with your Mary Kay beauty consultant. There's a couple of startup options, and she will be the best person to connect with you to find and put the puzzle pieces together of which would be best for you. So I'm going to kick it on over to my girlfriend, Abigail, and she's going to talk a little bit more about how you can get your hands on these products.
Yes, Carrie, something you said, you can't share what you don't have, or something to that effect. And it's so true. And while I was hearing you talk, I was counting up, and I know it's not all about what you get, but just to share with our audience, I think it's interesting. Can you hold up on your fingers, ladies, how many cars you've earned in Mary Kay? 6, 10, 7. So it's 12. No, 7. Okay, plus 6. That's 13. Plus 13. So 26 plus I've earned 7, which is 33. Am I adding this right? I'm on the spot and math is not my thing. Okay, so 33 cars. The reason I say that is obviously with the cars, other things were coming, okay? An income comes with that. A team of beautiful women comes with that. Growth, the confidence, everything Carrie just talked about. But I feel like some people go, yeah, whatever, what have these ladies actually done? Or what's the real deal? Well, that's the real deal. Is that it's 33 cars later, no car payment. And just think of all the other things that probably come along with that, right? And we've been able to, the most beautiful pieces, we've prioritized our kids, our families, the things we think are important first. I love it. Okay, set sheet. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that it's easier to see, and we can just walk through it together briefly. So here we go. Can y'all see that? Yes, we can see it. Okay. Love your foundation, because like Carrie said, if you don't love it, we will swap it out until it is perfect. So let's go over the flawless face. Right over here is first. You're getting your primer and your finishing spray, the translucent powder to set, and a brush to apply so that it looks flawless. Okay, this is 74, but get this. Then you get to get your custom foundation at half off. And I know I covered our liquid. If you're afraid about what's my match, we're going to take care of that for you. You're not going to have to figure it out on your own. All right, conceal is second. We didn't talk about these pieces, but we threw it on here because we know women, sometimes you need that extra concealing, maybe for your blemishes and also just the highlight effect. And our under eye corrector, it has peach undertones. I'm telling you, it is a magic eraser. Forget the actual magic eraser, whatever the stuff. This is the magic eraser of all under eye circles, okay? All right, now going over on the right side, it says prep like a pro. I know at the beginning I mentioned skincare. You really need to get your skincare down first and foremost. So it is $120 for our full miracle set, 4 pieces that are going to last you a good 3 to 6 months, and you get your foundation free. You want your foundation free? Grab your skincare set, and you can go ahead and grab the Flawless Face at 25% off if you'd like. Huge savings, huge savings. Or go ahead and upgrade and get our Voluform Repair line that comes with 5 items: cleanser, lifting serum, which is, I think, my ladies that are on Repair, that is their favorite piece. I don't use Repair, but I pull the lifting serum from it, and it's going on the neck and the jaw and all the places. And then it's got your day cream, night cream, and a really power-packed eye cream, okay? So that's $215, but look what you're getting for free. And look here, foundation. Foundation is free. And then your Flawless Face over here, it's half off. It's like 60 something bucks in savings, you guys. So this is really your best deal as far as dollar for dollar. And then don't forget right over here, we've got join us in the bottom left-hand corner. Join us as a beauty consultant and begin enjoying up to 50% off. So $30 to join us. And then you'll have access to our back office, the product, a website for your girlfriends to shop on. It's fabulous. So you're going to get that. If you're like, whoa, that was fast and furious, and put it back on the screen or whatever, don't worry. You are going to contact your consultant after this, and she has a copy of that set sheet, and she will send it on over to you. You can get it texted just to your phone and play and look at that. Okay. Leanne is actually going to expand on that. Kind of what do I do next? How do I get into the Amazon drawing? How do I look at the set sheet again? So Leanne, kind of tell us what we're supposed to do next. What do we do?
Thanks, Abigail. Okay, aren't my friends amazing? I told you at the beginning how much you were going to love them. So thank you guys. I know that I even learned a lot, and I've been in Mary Kay almost 20 years. So I always love that we get to work with our friends. We're learning something new every day. And so I can't wait to go check my own foundation. The whole time you guys are talking, I'm like, oh my gosh, do I have the line? Am I the right color? So you guys did fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you how you can get entered to win the Amazon gift card. So do this right now, because we are going to be doing the drawing for the gift cards tomorrow. So you want to make sure that you get entered right away, and you are going to text your beauty consultant and you're going to tell her the 2 passwords. So Carrie gave you the first one, and I'm going to give you the second one in just a second. But we want to invite you to our next event. So today we talked all about foundation and your Flawless Face, and Abigail told you about how your skincare matters. It matters, the healthy skin that you have underneath your makeup. And if you are anything like me, I was not only a foundation hater when I started Mary Kay, but I didn't know anything about skincare, and I wanted to. And even now I see things all the time on YouTube and on Instagram, and there's all these new trends and tips. And honestly, for the majority of them, I just cringe, because I'm thinking, people don't need to do all that. Or, you know, those serums are great, but they're not great for everybody. Or even if they're applying them wrong. And so if you're feeling overwhelmed and you know that you want to take care of your skin, but you're not sure where to start, and you want something that's simple and easy and customized just for you, we want to invite you to our skin cycling event that we are having on Monday, the 23rd. And skin cycling is a new hot trend that you may have seen on TikTok, on Instagram, but it's not necessarily new to the skincare world. It's recently gone viral, and it is something that can make a big difference in your skincare. So even if you have something that you love already, learning how to skin cycle can take your existing skincare up a notch. But if you're also just confused and you want to get started, we will save you from yourself, and we will show you how you can simply and easily work different products into your skincare routine without using $1,600,000 things or spending $1,600,000 to do it. So after you text your Mary Kay girl the 2 passwords, we also want you to ask her like, hey, can you send me the information on the skin cycling event? Because we're going to teach you all about different serums, who they're good for, who they're not good for, what you should use, when you should use them. And here's a hint. You really don't have to use a whole lot of things every single day. It's a lot easier than you might think. So are you ready? I'm about to give you your second password. So you're going to text her your password. You're going to ask her about the skin cycling event, and she will let you know after we do our Amazon gift card drawing if you're one of the winners. So your second password to give to your Mary Kay Beauty consultant is primer. Primer. So thank you guys so much for being here. We hope that you loved it and had so much fun. And we really hope to see you back here again with us on the 23rd for the skin cycling event. You're going to love it just as much. See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.